My buddy Zac Young and I have been working on this deck for actually a couple of days now, and when I say we've been working on, I mean mostly Zac. Hey everybody, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we're looking at a Galarian Moltres build of Rapid Strike Urshifu. Rapid Strike Urshifu is pretty popular, particularly with the Melanie version or build of it, and you can get back-to-back Rapid Flows with Melanie. However, you can get back-to-back Rapid Flows with Galarian Moltres, just it's a little bit more cumbersome. However, we're really not using it so much for the back-to-back Rapid Flows. It is an option. We are primarily including Galarian Moltres for the Mew Vmax matchup because Galarian Moltres is dark and Mew is weak to dark. So, you know, Mew being one of, if not the most popular deck in the game, gives you a reason to run Moltres, and I don't see enough people using it. I've seen a little bit here and there, but let's go ahead and see if this still kind of works out to be a pretty good version. So here we have Galarian Moltres V, 220 health, dark type Pokemon. It is not a Rapid Strike or a Single Strike Pokemon. It's neither. It's just a regular Pokemon. And it has the ability Dire Flame Wings, which once during your turn, you may attach a basic dark energy from your discard pile. Actually, it just has a dark energy, but technically something like hiding dark energy does not work with Dire Flame Wings because it's not a dark energy until it's attached to a Pokemon. So when it's in the discard pile, it's not technically a dark energy, so you wouldn't be able to get hiding dark from your discard. So basically, you're just getting a basic dark energy from your discard pile and attach it to this Pokemon. Now, you can only use this once per turn for each Galarian Moltres, and then it has the attack Aura Burn for 2 dark and a colorless, does 190 damage, but it does 30 damage to itself. Now, for the most part, that doesn't matter too much. Zacian's gonna one-shot you. Single Strike Urshifu can one-shot you even if you don't do the 30 damage. You make it a little bit easier for Umbreon and Single Strike Urshifu to KO you if you use Aura Burn, but something to keep in mind. It does have a weakness to Grass, which means Leafeon's going to be a little bit difficult for this Pokemon, but we have the Rapid Strike Urshifu for Leafeon, so not really a big deal, and a retreat cost of 2, so free retreat with Air Balloon, really nice. Passimian is just a card to boost our rapid flow damage to benched V and GX Pokemon, but in this English standard format, it's only Pokemon V, so Rapid Strike Urshifu V is primarily what we're trying to use. However, in those Mew matchups, we don't want to use Rapid Strike Urshifu because of its weakness to Psychic. However, we can hit with Strafe and then retreat to the bench. We also have Vmax Rapid Strike Urshifu, I said that backwards. And you have the Gale Thrust where for just 1 energy, if this Pokemon moves from the bench to the active spot this turn, it does an additional 120 damage. So you could be doing 150 for just a basic fighting energy. Really solid damage. And then of course Gmax Rapid Flow, 2 fighting and a colorless. Discard all energy from this Pokemon to do 120 damage to any 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Now this is really nice because if you pair it with Passimian and attach a Telescopic Sight, you are now able to take out a Crobat V or an Eldegoss V that's sitting on your opponent's bench and just get 2 free prizes plus wherever you put the other 120. So really cool attack. Now the way this combo works, we use Rapid Flow to go ahead and do 120 damage. We discard our energy. The following turn, we would want to get another Rapid Strike energy, use Aura Burn on the Dire Flame Wings on the Galarian Moltres to get a dark energy onto it, and then go ahead and use Energy Switch so that we can move the energy from the Moltres to our Urshifu. Now, you might say, Nick, that's a lot of stuff to do. How do you plan on pulling all that off? Well, we have our Inteleon Shady Dealing Line to help find the specific trainer cards that we need that time. And we also have 2 copies of Raihan, which if one of our Pokemon was knocked out during our opponent's last turn, we can play this card, attach an energy from our discard to any of our Pokemon, and then search our deck for any card we want. So we can Raihan a dark energy from the discard pile to our Urshifu, search for a Rapid Strike energy, and then go ahead and do back-to-back Rapid Flows if one of our Pokemon was knocked out the previous turn. Like I said, it's a little bit more cumbersome than using the Melanie version where you can just Melanie and a water energy from the discard pile to your Rapid Strike Urshifu, use Octillery to search for a Rapid Strike energy and then manually attach and go like consistent rapid flows. That's the more consistent version, but you have a very tough time with the Mew Vmax matchup. This deck, you can go a little bit faster because we can, in turn 1, get 2 energies onto our Galarian Moltres, discard a dark energy from our, our hand somehow, like a quick ball, attach with Direflame Wings, and then manually attach next turn. And then, oh, by the way, we also run 2 copies of Energy Search so that we can just find the dark energies when we need them, so that we can attach when and start attacking and take one-shots on Mew Vmaxes. The rest of the deck is pretty similar or expected for really any kind of deck, and we have a couple of escape ropes, Evolution Incense. We do have our level ball, quick balls, our switch, our tower, our draw supporters, air balloon, a couple of energies. It's really, I mean, that's like the core of every deck for the most part, with the exception of Single Strike. Single Strike Urshifu is like the one thing that has extra stuff. Everything else is pretty much running what you see here. But this is the list that we came up with, and we've talked it over with some other people as well, and let's see how it does. It took me a solid minute to find the deck I was looking for because, well, I forgot what I named it. We're going against the grass deck. We get to go first. Oh, by the way, if this is your first time checking out the channel, thank you very much for giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. If you want to help the channel, well, you can always hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss another video. Now, I'm going to start the Sobble to see what we're up against, which, I mean, I'm expecting a Leafeon, right? We don't, unfortunately, yeah, it's Leafeon, and I don't want to put down this Moltres, so I kind of just have to pass. I have nothing else to do. I could put down the Passimian, but it doesn't really matter too much. You know what, I couldn't even attach the dark energy to keep calling because it wouldn't, I can't attack on my first turn. So if you're wondering why didn't I do that, Battle VIP Pass, oh my, we're losing this game, I'll tell you straight up. We are. This is not gonna go well. So we can Evolution Incense. We'll get the Drizzile. Yes. We'll get a quick ball. We'll play the quick ball. We'll get rid of the switch for now. We'll get our Urshifu. And then we might as well put this down, and then we'll escape rope, so that it makes it just, I mean, they're gonna be able to just evolve up next turn anyway. Man, I don't know. I think I give him the Passimian, and then we'll research. So here, see now that I forgot I was able to research. What I should have done was discarded the quick ball, Direflame Wings, and then I could have now had the Energy Search to move it over, attach the Rapid Strike energy, and go ahead and hit 100 Furious Blows. But I probably wouldn't want to do that because I'll just get counter KO'd next turn. So let's go ahead. We'll get rid of this other Moltres. I don't think it's going to help too much. We do have one more in the deck. We'll go ahead and get another Sobble. And yeah, I'm gonna pass from there. Now, in order to use Gale Thrust and get the extra damage, I have to evolve into the Rapid Strike Urshifu Vmax first. I can't move the V from the bench to the active and then evolve. That's something that you have to keep in mind. You must evolve on the bench and then move to the active, because technically when Rapid Strike Urshifu V moves to the bench, it's not the same as Rapid Strike Urshifu Vmax moving to the bench. And the card says when this card, not if, you know, like it's very clear it has to be the Vmax, because the V doesn't have that ability, and the V isn't the same as the Vmax. So here they go, Galarian. Now, technically, because they used the... Yep, there's the boss's orders. So, well, we basically lose, is really what this comes down to here. They had such an incredible start with the Battle VIP pass. I mean, what are the odds that they start the Battle VIP? They probably only run one, and that they go second and have it in their opening hand. I mean, that's just wild. They have the capture energy, and they have everything. I don't have anything I can do. This is literally going to be a loss, because I need a turn to set up, and they could just literally shady dealings for another boss. So this game is already over. Going into game number 2, if you want to see more, you want to help the channel, another really easy way to do it is by hitting the like button and leaving a comment. Those are the best ways to tell YouTube this is a good video and other people should watch it. Hopefully we have a slightly better start. I can get behind this if I could. Actually, there we go, finally. Because now, I don't want to put the Rapid Strike energy on first turn. I'd rather Energy Search, so that I can get a basic energy on there. Because if they do decide to Fan of Waves or something... Bruh. I'm playing another Leafeon? Come on! Come on, man. Really? But they already attached for the turn, which I thought was weird. They can still Greening Cells and attach next turn, I guess, but... Like, wouldn't it be better to attach here, Greening Cells, and then scoop up net? Or attach and then retreat if you needed? Or maybe they needed to do it to get the Leafeon in play with the capture energy. Oh, man. Alright, so now we have to set up. We're going to go for the Dark Energy. And there's really not much else I can do. I kind of want to save my Air Balloon in case they try to boss stall later or something like that. Energy Switch doesn't really do anything for me, so I do just have to pass. Man, like... There's the other capture, so you're going to see another Sobble, maybe another Leafeon, yep. And, yeah, they can just manually retreat, evolve, and take a KO. And I have nothing that I can do about it. We have no draw supporter for next turn. And we run 5 draw supporters plus 2 Raihans. So we have 3 Research and 2 Marnies and 2 Raihans. So there's the Shady Dealings for a Level Ball. They can Shady Dealings again for a Scoop Up Net is most likely what they're going to go for, because they can't go with Air Balloon. Because if they go Air Balloon, this technically has a 3 retreat cost right now. So they could Air Balloon and then manually retreat. Switch is another good option if they didn't want to go Scoop Up Net. And now they're just going to go ahead. They're going to Marnie me, which I actually don't mind too much. Because I don't have anything. Okay. Alright. And they're going to go ahead and take the KO there. Fine. Fine. One of the reasons this matchup is so tough is because we only run 1 Tower of Waters, which I guess I'm gonna get. Maybe I should get a Raihan, so I can search for a Rapid Strike energy. How many do we have in the deck? We have 3. It's a good chance I get one, but I can definitely get the Rapid Strike energy with this. But I'm gonna be risky. We're gonna take a chance here. I'm gonna go second Evolution Incense. No, I kind of want the Sight. so I can try to take some prizes with the Gmax Rapid Flow. Go Evolution Incense. Now, I have 1 Drizzile and 3 Rapid Strike, so I'm definitely going to get the other Drizzile. We'll go here. Yes. And now, I can get a Quick Ball. Discard the Quick Ball. Get a Passimian. And we're just going to kind of hope that I get what I need off this research. We get some of it. We get some of it. We just missed the 1 energy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to Escape Rope. See what they put up. It's probably going to be a Sobble or Drizzile, something that they can scoop up net really easily. We'll give them... I did not... Well, we have a switch, so we'll switch into the Drizzile. I didn't really want to waste that, but it is what it is. And we're gonna... I don't have any more Drizziles. I must have prized 2. That's... Man, these 2 games are not going the way I hoped they would. I mean, what are the odds we get 2 Leafeons in a row? But this is how the meta is shifting. And some people might be like, Nick, why don't you just edit these games out? And it's because this is reality. This is what's happening. And I'm not going to remove... they're just going to boss his orders and switch. Yeah, why wouldn't they? I would if I was them. And basically, it's going to be too far along here now, because I'm just going to be able to Grass Knot next turn. And we can't even find a Rapid Strike energy to do anything. So, I mean, I can try to bring up Crobat, so they can't scoop up net now. That's it. That's all I can do. Can't Level Ball for anything, because my Sobbles, even if I have them, I guess I could use Level Ball to thin the deck out of a Sobble so I don't draw one, but... I mean, they just need... Okay, Marnie's not bad. They do need a switch and they essentially win, because I don't have any other attackers set up. But the reason I don't remove this is because this is what you are going to encounter when you're playing the game, when you're going into your matchups and stuff, when you're playing the ladder, you go to a tournament. This is what it is. I don't have a way to find my... I don't have a way to find a Rapid Strike energy. That's the big flaw in this deck. We're just gonna... not you. Let's just do what the deck should be doing. This is what I want to do, but I don't want to bench the Galarian Moltres, because it's just going to get KO'd, right? Like, that's... We finally get the Rapid Strike energy. I don't know if it matters too much. Let's see. I have free retreat, so I can Escape Rope, but even if I Rapid Flow into 2, like, they're just going to counter KO next turn, so I really don't have any options here. We'll go with the Sobble. The reason why we go to Sobble is because now they can't Drizzile for their other tower, or for their Galar Mine, I mean. We'll get 3 prizes out of it. Then they can, even if they don't have a Galar Mine, they can just go ahead and hit us with Max Leaf if they get another energy. They're going to Grass Knot, but it's not going to do any damage. And let's see. Do I have anything I can do? I mean, they can probably... I mean, if I escape ropes, I'm just going to bring up this one. So I kind of have to Marnie here, but I'm going to quick ball. I'm going to quick ball away this other. We're going to get a Sobble out of the deck. I kind of don't want to Marnie them though, but I don't have anything I can do. Will Dire Flame Wings get a second energy? And we'll give up Passimian, and we'll just pass, because I can always get free retreat with Tower of Waters as long as they don't have a Galarian. They have the Drizzile, of course they get it, but now they have to choose. I mean, do they have the boss in hand? Not that it matters anyway. They go to research. Okay, interesting choice. There's the Galarian. I don't have another stadium to counter, so it's not like I can just bounce it again. So, there's really nothing I can do at this point. This game has been lost for quite some time. Well, I mean, I can attach and hit for 190, but it's not going to do anything. But also, rapid forming two things isn't going to do anything either, because I can't even knock this out, and I can't even knock this out. So I could go for the Drizzile, but I can't take the Vs, the Vmaxes. So, I mean, there's really nothing to do here. I could have Raihan searched, got an energy rapid flow, but I don't think it really matters too much. Yeah, that's just game. That is game. I can't even get this out of the active. Let's go into our last match of the video. We're gonna call heads on this coin flip. We do lose. I mean, 2 Leafeons in a row was unfortunate, but because Single Strike is so popular, you're gonna see Leafeon, because Leafeon is the best counter to Single Strike. So if Single Strike's on the rise, Leafeon's going to be on the rise. And oh, look, a Boltund. Okay, now this is something we might be able to deal with, because our fighting energy, or our fighting type, is going to be strong against this. They have the Battle VIP pass. Search only during the first turn of the game. They fill up their bench. Lots of targets for rapid flow, let me tell you. So let's go ahead. We'll drop. We're going to quick ball away a Marnie. We'll go here. I could keep calling. That's not a bad idea. Keep calling for another Urshifu, but then I don't have space for them. I mean, I could leave it, but I don't think I super need to. And yeah, we'll pass there. So we'll see what I can level ball for a Tower of Water next turn, get free retreat with the Sobble, and then just attach Evolve Gmax Rapid Flow to the bench. It'll hit for 150. I can take out their Flaffy and probably attack into their Boltund at this point. They are going to electrify, so 320, those Galarian will only do 150, so ping would be pretty good. Unfortunately, we have a decent start here, so it'd be really unfortunate to lose to a fighting weak deck. However, sometimes Rapid Strike Urshifu just doesn't have the damage output that you need to take those easy KO, what would be an easy KO on a Pokemon Vmax, like a Boltund. Jolteon you can, because it has 300 HP, so you are able to do that pretty easily, but man, you're gonna look pretty silly if you lose to a Boltund Vmax playing a fighting deck. It happens. Sometimes they just have a crazy start and you don't, and that is part of the game, but you don't want to see it happen. They thinning out the deck. They've already gone through half of their deck and it's only turn 2. They're going to quick ball. They're really trying to thin this thing out. I mean, they are bench locked. They could scoop up at the Mew and throw down another Boltund. I don't think they need to. I mean, they could so they can actually use Mew's ability, but thinning out for Crobat, man, they are going hard this turn. Just trying to get some lightning energy into the discard. That's 3 quick balls already. They can't Vikavolt. Well, they can. They have the switch. They can item lock me. So we're going to... I mean, I could... just gonna do that, and I'm gonna... I can't play any item cards from my hand, so getting a quick ball is not gonna really help. So I'm gonna actually hang on to that Drizzile, and we're just gonna rapid flow here and here. No, we'll go here. Yeah, it seems good. Take out their Flaffies. Crobat's really nice, so even if I did quick ball, I wouldn't have had it. But hey, there is a quick ball and a dark energy. So now I can quick ball a dark energy, get Moltres, attach the energy with the Moltres, energy switch onto the Urshifu, and then Drizzile for like a Marnie or something so that I can try to find a Rapid Strike energy. That's the play here. And then I just Rapid Flow again. If they lead this Boltund, then the active Rapid Flow will do 240 to it, because technically in the active spot damage is doubled because of weakness. So you don't apply weakness to the bench, which if you did, you would not see any fighting weak decks ever, because Rapid Strike Urshifu would just be oppressive, at least to fighting. Like Jolteon would have 0 chance at surviving. So they get 1 Dynamotor off and probably an Electrify, and that's going to be their turn. They might have a supporter. Really hope they don't Marnie. That would be super unfortunate. They go ahead and give me another Boltund target. There comes a point where you have to not be benching stuff, because I can take advantage of that. I only have to knock out this Vmax and I win. So we get the Rapid Strike energy. So basically, I'm going to be able to do another Rapid Flow here. Diaflame Wings. We're going to Energy Search Switch. We're going to put it onto here. We can Level Ball, get a Sobble. We'll go ahead, we'll drop. And they go ahead and concede because there's just no coming back from that. So there you go, there's the deck, Rapid Strike Urshifu with Galarian Moltres. We unfortunately didn't encounter a Mew during our testing. We came across 2 Leafeons, which is probably one of our more unfortunate matchups, but that's what happens. That's the game, that's the meta at the moment, and I'd be lying to you if I didn't show it, if I didn't tell you that this is a possibility, and that, hey, Leafeon can be a really tough matchup, because benching your Moltres means they have a free 2-prize knockout. But then if you don't bench your Moltres, you don't get the energy acceleration to make this combo happen. It's a tricky thing, and you have to really be careful. They can very easily search for a boss's orders, and even if they don't have Galar Mine, that Leaf Blade or whatever the other attack is will knock you out instantly because of weakness. So something to keep in mind. But overall, I really do like the deck. I wish there was another Tower of Waters in there, just so I could play a little bit more with the stadiums. If it's prized, then you're stuck. But you know, you can only make so much space. I don't actually think I need 3 Galarian Moltres. Maybe I'd feel differently if I was playing a bunch of Mews. But until then, you know, it needs a little bit more testing. But that is going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, found it a little informative. If you did, like I said, subscribe, bell notification, like, comments, all that stuff. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a first edition variety giveaway, and it's going to be super cool, and I'm very excited for it. But like I said, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.